Hello everybody, hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Today I'm going to be showing you guys swatches and telling you my thoughts, my first impressions on the Tarte and Grav3yardgirl Swamp Queen Palette that just came out. Well, it hasn't officially been released yet, but I got it during the surprise pre-sale. I've been on the ball with these pre-sales, guys. On the ball. But anyway, I was really excited to give this one a try because I love Bunny. She is just so sweet. I met her in person once. I ran into her at the mall, and she's just as sweet in person as she seems in the videos too. So that was cool. When I saw she was coming out with the palette, I was like, gotta get that. Gotta get it. And I'm so glad I did. So anyway, let's get into it. Alright, so first off, this is kind of like an all-in-one palette. You have 9 eyeshadows, and then you also have a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. I find these palettes to be really handy, one, if you travel a lot, or two, if you are somebody who's kind of new to makeup, because then you have everything you need right there. Alright, so let's take a look at this baby here. I am just in love with the packaging. This is just, you can look at it and you know that it belongs to Grav3yardgirl, and that's really cool. So it has her name here, you have the gator with its wings, and then all along the side of it here you have gold trim. I thought it was cardboard for some reason, the gold, when I first looked at it, but no, it's plastic there, so it feels nice and sturdy. The outside packaging I think is also cardboard, but like strong and textured cardboard. It feels all bumpy like the wood grain, so that's really cool too. So yeah, the packaging I just really adore. And then you open it up, and on this giant mirror here there's a quote, and it says, "Believe in yourself, love yourself, and embrace your individuality." I love that so much. And it also comes with a brush, and I thought this one was cute because it also has like the little wood grain handles as well. Also in the palette is this little loose sheet that includes Bunny's beautiful blue eyes in there. You have a day look here and then a night look also, so that's another thing. And then another thing I really like are the names that she chose for the shadows. Like, you can read them and you know exactly who made the palette because they're just so her. I think this is like the most personalized palette I've ever seen with a YouTuber and a brand. Usually they just have the colors named just random names, you know, but these ones just all describe Bunny and her videos and just what she's about so well, so I really think that's cool. I was kind of wary because I never know what to expect with Tarte. Like with their holiday palettes, some of the colors are like absolute crap and the pigmentation isn't that good. I'm so sorry, but that's how I feel. But like with the Tartelette in Bloom palette, I'm just in love with that one, and the pigmentation is just wonderful and incredible, and a few other palettes of theirs that I have that are really good too, but those holiday palettes just really rubbed me the wrong way with the quality and stuff. So when I got this one, you know, it's a collab between Bunny, so I was hoping that it was going to be good. And guys, the pigmentation is there. It is there. As you can see in my swatches, they go on, like, I don't have primer on my arms for these swatches, and they're just really soft and they glide on the skin so easily. The look I have on here did not even take that long to create because the colors were so pigmented, but there was quite a bit of fallout, especially with Dogman and Sippy Sippy. And when I dipped my brushes into some of the pans, I noticed that there was kind of a lot of kickback. It created a lot of dust within the pan, so I had to blow it off and stuff. I would recommend doing foundation last with these shadows, but they really are pigmented. I did not have to use a lot of product at all to create this look. You know, with some shadows you have to go back in and go back in. They apply to the eyes really nicely, really pigmented, and they blended out nicely too. I didn't have any trouble sitting there and just blending and blending and blending. So the only negative with me would be the fallout that was here. Also, if you do not like glitter, you probably want to pass on this palette because this is a glittery palette. The bronzer has glitter, the blush has glitter, the highlighter has glitter, like actual glitter pieces. Dogman has pieces of glitter, Sippy Sippy has big pieces of glitter, and the rest of them are shimmer except 2 or maybe 3 of them are matte. So very glittery, very shiny, very sparkly. My absolute 2 favorite colors in this palette are Sippy Sippy and Dogman. Like, I don't know if you can see the glitters in these, but you'll see them in the swatches. They are So pretty, so pretty. I love them so much. Okay, this palette is more like of a neutral palette. You can probably find dupes for a lot of the shades in here, but Dogman and Sippy Sippy, like I said, I'm just in love with those, and I don't think I own any shadows like those at all. Those are my thoughts on this palette. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm so happy for Bunny and so glad that her palette came out nicely and all that. So anyway, nice shadows in the blush, bronzer, and highlight, and that runs for $45. It officially releases on June 6th on Tarte online, and then after that it's gonna release on Ulta, Sephora, Macys, and just different stores different times during the month of June, and then in stores they'll start popping up during July. There are so many different dates, so I will put them in the description below instead of sit here and ramble them all off in case if anybody is interested to know when the exact dates are. So anyway, that's it. Let's get into these swatches. You saw the swatches. Now I want to know what you think about it. Are you going to pick this up, or is this a pass for you? And also, if you were able to get your hands on it, I want to know what you're thinking about it also. Anyway guys, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not already. I'd love to have you here as part of my Zen Friends. And that is it. Until next time guys, goodbye. Say hi. Say hi. No, you're gonna keep on sleeping, aren't you? Good night.